You said you were going to see Lady Farina? Well, it seems Lady Farina has come to see you.
So, she's the Hydro Archon? But how did she know we were looking for her?
My dear people, rich and poor, those with cup in hand and those with nothing at all, raise your glasses in celebration. If you don't have one, then just raise your hand in lieu. As you can all see, two unfamiliar travelers have arrived in our nation. Come, let us make a toast in honor of this traveler and her companion who have journeyed here from distant lands.
Is she talking about us?
I've long heard of the turmoil and chaos you've left in your wake as you visited other nations. But I welcome you nevertheless. No, I have come to receive you personally. Fear is for insignificant cowards. I am a god, and I will never entertain the notion of such meaningless wariness. You can be rest assured, I see clearly your sincerity. Of course, seeking an audience with me is the most sensible thing to do. It will allow you to truly behold my power and witness my authority. Intelligent people always gather under the correct banner. I, Focalor, hereby welcome you to the nation of Hydro and acknowledge the value and significance of your trip. Now, you may rejoice in this.
Yeah, Paimon still can't believe it. Feels like we've only been here for a few minutes. But the Hydro Archon's entrance was, how should Paimon describe it? A little over the top? Miss Hydro Archon? How did you know we were coming?
I see. As Outlanders, you inevitably lack even some of the most basic understanding. Don't forget that even the gods can be divided into the mediocre and the excellent. I suppose it's only natural for you to be awestruck by my abilities. You had best stop and consider. Do you really have the noble qualities and etiquette necessary to communicate with a god? All it takes is a flick of my finger for me to know everything about you.
Whoa. Talk about sounding high and mighty.
Oh? What's with these looks? Perhaps the welcoming ceremony still isn't enough? What else should I say then?
Is she waiting for us to start talking?
Wow, I didn't expect to see Lady Farina here. Wait, does this mean they're the legendary blonde traveler? How did I not notice before?
Hey, what's all the commotion? Oh, is that Lady Farina? Is there some kind of drama going on?
Of course. That's the blonde traveler. The one all those stories are about. Lady Farina.
Ooh, I've got to see this. I knew Lady Farina would never disappoint.
Yes, but don't get too excited now. My dear believers and spectators alike tend to get quite rowdy. And despite the noise, I've come to tolerate all their ruckus. You may consider this my reward to all of you. I have determined...
Now she wants to fight? Aren't we getting a little ahead of ourselves?
Are you not afraid? Might I
What are you trying to do, traveler? Provoking a god in front of her people?
Stand down, Clorend. I admire her bravery. Unfortunately, people nowadays only crave to be thrilled, and a mere duel will not slake their thirst for excitement.
Huh. Yeah, she's right. Just a duel wouldn't be all that interesting.
On Araneus, criminals are always requesting duels to defend their honor. You're getting a bit old, to tell the truth.
You see, then, as the god of justice, I shall face this traveler in another kind.
Whoa.
Right. This is Fontaine, after all. So
Why do you care so much about the crowd's reactions? Besides, how exactly do you plan to have a duel in court? You mean you're going to...
Oh, according to Fontaine law, no one is permitted to release any flying objects within Fontaine city limits during the first 3
Oh, so that's what they've done wrong.
You call that obvious? What kind of law is that?
Precisely! Now, if you choose...
My apologies, Lady Farina. I don't mean to I don't think that Paimon here meets the definition of a flying...
You tell her, Winnie! Finally,
Great magician.
As a magician who just rained on your parade, I naturally... So, with such an audience gathered here...
Ta-da!
What? What's that on Paimon's back? Hey! When did Winnie do that?
There. As you can all clearly see, Paimon should be classified as, well, something like a balloon. This rope has been in the travel...
Huh? You call that magic?
Huh.
Amusing. Very.
Performance?
In which case, consider the matter. But when there are valid grounds, but even the gods of other lands. I look forward to seeing your upcoming performance at...
Just like that! She's gone! Well, that's the most unpredictable Archon Paimon's ever seen. He never even had a chance to ask her anything. But that's a problem for future Paimon. That whole scene just now was really...
Don't mention it. I just happened to remember that there was such a law, so I did a little preparation. So, now do you see what...
She can be a bit confusing at times, but she is still amenable to reason.
Anyway, Paimon...
It will actually be my first time performing on the most prestigious stage in...
But isn't the...
When there are no public trials being held, the Opera House hosts a variety of other... And speaking of performances...
My brother's always excited to make new friends.
Oh, sure. We don't really have anything to do now, and we wanted to...
Splendid. Splendid. In that... Oh, you really mean it? Then I'll take you up on your offer. This is a magical item known as a magic pocket.
Huh? What are they going to use it for?
About that... You asked... I'm not sure exactly when it began, but a prophecy has been circulating around Fontaine. It says that every person in Fontaine is born with sin. No matter how the Nation of Justice holds trial after trial, this sin cannot be absolved. Until one day, the water levels in Fontaine will rise, and the sinful people will slowly be drowned. In the end, the people will all be dissolved into the waters, and only the Hydro Archon will remain, weeping.
That sounds pretty gloomy. Why are...
There are lots of guesses. Some say that the ancestors of Fontaine stole the power of the seas and stirred its wrath. Others say that But here in Fontaine, evidence is what matters. There hasn't been concrete evidence for any of these...
If even the people in Fontaine don't know what sin they committed, wouldn't it be better just to ignore...
That's exactly what the people did at first. But in the last few years, the water levels in Fontaine have actually started rising.
Many places have already been completely...
Many people carry on with their lives as before and shrug it off as a natural phenomenon. But my family and I think that the people of Fontaine shouldn't ignore the We hope that at least the people who reside near the waterfront can move away before it's too late. As a magical item, these magic pockets have astonishing
Oh! Paimon gets it! It's like...
Perhaps only absolute Now, if you'd like to help, then please...
What's this? So you...
What?
No, I believe in the prophecy. The story says that people once lived in the ocean. They were... But as time wore on, people desired to live on land and develop... So, if you ask me...
Oh.
All right, I'll take...
So you're the blonde traveler. Oh, a magic pocket? Thanks.
I don't want that thing. Life is all about...
You just...
Oh, all right, fine. Thanks. It's just that... if I start moving, that means...
Oh? You already handed out all of the magic pockets? That was fast. Yes, but that will change once disaster strikes. I know they'll change their minds, so it's only right to help them prepare.
Is there anything else you need?
Yes, one last thing. I have the magic pockets made by a workshop in the court of Fontaine. Since we're out and about,
So, you want to collect material?
Oh, that would be much appreciated. We'll need some Romaritime flour.
It seems we have to use Hydro to collect for maritime flowers. You made quick work of that. I can tell you're maybe next time you'll feel like...
No way. I'm in power-saving mode today. Otherwise, I fear I may not have any energy left for the performance.
Fine. Though the performance is still...
So, we're going to the court of Fontaine before we head to the opera house?
Wait, shh. Have you noticed that person over there? The young girl.
Huh?
Magicians and thieves practice similar methods. Watch her movement.
Oh, he's right!
Shh, keep your voice down. We need to think of a way to catch her, but it seems she's very alert. You two can ride the lift over there and wait up top. I bet. All right.
This is the spot where Linny wanted us to wait. Oh, look! Isn't that her? Oh no! Did she notice us? What should we do? Should we chase her? You're right. She might also... Nothing's happened for a while now. Paimon wonders if Linny caught the thief. Yeah, what?
How long will it take if I set out?
Are you sure that's all she took? You should check to make sure you're not missing it.
No, anyway,
Oh, were you returning what the thief had stolen?
That's right.
I saw the general direction.
Oh,
I'll be all right.
If you want to play at being a hero, at least try not to get hurt doing it. Imagine what would happen if you made...
You're right. But at least we were able to get the store.
what a slippery...
All right.
So, we ride this thing to go into the city? What an ingenious way to get around! People in Fontaine really...
This is an aquabus. It allows people to travel, but it's pretty convenient. But the ride can become a little dull after a while. The seat...
So you mean it's still boring, even when I'm riding with you?
No, that's not what I meant. It's just, besides, it doesn't really feel like a real trip when it's just the two of us.
Whatever.
Guess that's what it's like to be an older...
It's about time for us to leave.
Oh, excuse me! Aren't you the great magician Linny? And his assistant Lynette?
Hello. I don't believe we've...
I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird.
Nice to meet you. From the Steambird, huh? We've often relied on your paper to promote our performance.
It's an honor to meet you.
Wait, could that be the legendary traveler who's been making headline after headline in their journey across Tibet?
Amazing! You recognized everybody almost...
I wouldn't be much of a reporter if I didn't know who's who, would I? Wow, today must be my day. Who knew I would end up on the same boat as so many VIPs? Could my vision finally be showing?
So, Charlotte, what do you...
Well, when there isn't any breaking news, I mainly cover the trials at the Opera House. You can still manage to keep readers' attention as long as you tell things from a clever enough angle. For example, reporting on how a scammer once deceived vulnerable girls into relationships, or how a financial criminal was once so poor that they ate a single piece of bread for 5 days. That's fine and all, but what I'm really after is exclusive, sensational news. Oh, I just remembered. I've been following a case lately.
You mean the serial disappearance?
That's right. These stories are the talk of the town right now, and it's probably the most... If I'm the first with a draft ready to publish when the case is finally cracked, and it's... Oh, when that happens, I bet all the other reporters will shed tears of envy.
So, what is the... serial...
That's right. The first missing girl case happened, and ever since, after a period of time, another girl disappears. What the cases have in common is that the girls are all of it, but the scariest part is that many suspects have been arrested over the years in connection with this case, but shortly after each arrest, another disappearance would always happen. Yes, it's possible. But either way, I believe that every case has...
Yes, I agree. And at the very least, the family of those missing girls deserves some... I just imagined for a second what I would do if Lynette were to suddenly disappear.
Please don't imagine that, Lenny.
Hey, we're almost there! Look!
Well, I really enjoyed chatting with you. Life should be full of pleasant little surprises like this.
Yeah, us as well. The ride went by too quickly.
Ah, I have an interview to get to. I should get going before...
Okay, Hyman hopes we can...
Bye now. Oh,
What a tough job. Always running around and interviewing everyone.
If you don't mind, how about we stop by my home first?
Sure, we wouldn't mind at all. This...
Take it easy.
Should be a lighthouse of truth.
This is our current abode. Ah, Fremine, you're home. Where did everyone else go?
Oh, they all just went out a moment ago.
I see. Everyone is getting busier now that Father will be returning soon. Allow me to introduce you to my little brother, Fremine.
Hello.
Nice to meet you. Paimon is Paimon, and this is his...
Linny, could you come here for a moment?
What is it, Fremine? Do you have something to tell me? Okay, I see.
Is everything all right?
Oh, it's nothing. We were just discussing a little... Oh, before I forget, the Traveler and I collected more materials to make magic pockets.
Yes, I went diving and gathered lots of material.
That's our Fremine.
Looks like rain.
Oh, you're right. But less...
I'm afraid that's just how it is here. It often rains on days where there are trials being held in the Opera House, but...
What's wrong, Fremine?
There's a legend about the... It said that a dragon of water once resided in Fontaine. Though when I was a child, my mother told me that if I want... Hydro Dragon! Hydro Dragon!
If it's an elemental dragon, then having the... Let Paimon try something. Hydro Dragon, don't cry!
Doesn't seem to be of any use. It is just a legend after all.
You know, you might be a more popular magician if you understood the concept of romanticism. Or could at least play along.
Sorry, it might... It rained for longer than I suspected.
Was there something you needed to do?
Yeah, on the day of the performance, just ride the aquabus to the island of Araneus. I'll have Lynette... What is it, Fremine? I'm in a hurry. Oh, I get it. Perhaps we could trouble the I'm afraid that Fremine can be...
No trouble at all! Don't...
Sorry for the inconvenience.
Oh, no need.
Take a guess. I'll do the guess.
Oh, hello there. New customers? Looking to buy, or do you need something made?
Oh, no,
Ah, these must be for magic pockets. No need. But they
Whoa.
I can't say for sure. But
Hey!
why use your hand?
But where does a big machine...
Well, but basically, everything we usually use here in the city is powered...
Huh?
Well, I'm not complete. When a trial is in session, the Oratrice Mécanique d'Analyse Cardinale harvests people's belief in justice and converts it into energy to be used all around Fontaine.
So that's what it's... But... Paimon... Oh, yeah! So that means...
Even though I've never heard anyone really put it that way, besides indemnitium, we have another type of energy. It isn't produced by the power of the Archon.
I thought I'd find you hard at work, but here you are chatting the day away.
You again? Did it...
Yeah, but how do we know that you won't go?
Huh? You...
Seems business isn't so great for the workshop. We've already finished our job and delivered the
Hey, hold on! Before you go around trying to collect payments, if Confrérie of Cabriere wants to poach clients from Northland Bank, that's fine. But I'm afraid you still owe the bank a hefty sum of mora. So why don't we work things out between us first, before you get back to your—
You're from Northland Bank.
Traveler, Paimon! I didn't think I'd run into you here in Fontaine. What are the chances?
We're surprised to see you too! What are you doing here in Fontaine?
Long story short, I've already been in Fontaine for some time now, and honestly, things have been pretty boring. But it seems that fate brought our paths together today. Not only will I have some good friends here now, but ones who always seem to find trouble. Either way you look at it, it seems things are going to get a little—
Pretty sure we'd want to avoid anything that you'd find interesting. Besides, our trip here has gone pretty well.
Hey, you, Northland—
Don't interrupt. It's not often I run into the Traveler like this. Why don't you wait for me over—
You kidding? Aren't you— Listen to me, boy.
Hey, I just said not to interrupt. Oh, by the way, Traveler, the last time I took Tonya and Tusser ice fishing—
Hey! That's way over the line! All right, boy!
Can you at least let me finish one sentence? Fine. Though the bank told me not to get— You're the ones who started it. This is an act of self-defense. You two will have to be my witnesses, okay?
Paimon should—
What's your deal, Brad? How are you so strong if you're just a staffer from Snezhnaya's Northland—
Oh, now you notice. It's a little late, don't you think? Just make sure you understand that you don't mess with Northland Bank. Got it? Huh?
Now's my chance!
Huh. That was weird. I'm not sure. It's as if I suddenly lost control of my hydro powers when I needed them. Maybe there's something wrong with my vision?
Strange. How could that happen? First time—
Never mind. It doesn't matter. If I want to stay sharp, I shouldn't be relying too much on my vision anyway. Besides, I always have my delusion in case I need it.
So what are you doing in Fontaine, child? And don't say it's work for Northland Bank.
Well, I guess it's because I've been in a bad mood lately.
Huh? What kind of reason?
I don't know, but recently, there seems to be some sort of restless powers.
Maybe you losing control of your—
That is a possibility. I can't remember if I ever mentioned it before, but when it was during that time I learned nearly all of my abilities. The one who took me under her wing and taught me was named Skirk. She was always quiet and very mysterious. Nobody knew where she came from or what she— One time, I asked her why she was willing to take me on, because I had awakened it, and traces of it remained.
But what is it?
She never explained that. But my guess— In my dream, I was in the deepest depths of the sea.
A whale? Oh, that sounds familiar!
That's just an— It takes that shape because the scene I dreamt of the—
So you used the whale as inspiration for one of your— So why don't you just go ask—
You make it sound so easy. Ever since the incident I experienced there, I've never stopped searching for Master Skirk, but it's been years now, and I've still found
Oh.
Yeah, I'm out of leads at this point, but there's— Oh, seems the time really flies when I'm talking with you.
What? More—
No, it's more of a personal appointment. Lately, I've been sparring with some of
Official champion?
Yep, in Fontaine before a criminal goes to court. They're given one. The champion duelists are all powerful, so engaging in some. And the worst case scenario, though it's rumored that Fontaine has a death penalty. So really, the only.
So, do men.
Apparently, it's Besides, apparently the one I'm meeting today, Clorinde, is the strongest of the champion.
Well, that's child for ya.
Oh, before I forget, I want you to.
Huh? Your vision?
I'm just worried that it could become uncontrollable again. I'd be pretty upset if it got in the way of my duel, so I think I'll be better off without it for now. Besides, I just need you to hold on to it for a short while.
Paimon knows what you're up to. You just want an excuse to come talk to us again, don't you?
Whatever gave you that?
That sneaky guy. He said he's been feeling down lately, but he seemed the same as ever to Paimon. Well... Wow! Who could have seen that coming? The reporter who was barely around for most of the story was the... sorry. Paimon was just surprised. The whodunits here in Fontaine. It's so exciting to reach the moment when... Oh, sorry about... Hey. Shouldn't we be heading to the Opera House? Lily said that the Opera House is on Aranias, so let's go ride the Aquabus!
Take it easy. Take it easy.
What a place to hold a performance! Huh. Looks like there's a lot of people standing around.
Oh, Archon. Please, bless...
I don't know why you always feel the need to ask so much. I'll be happy as long as our child is healthy and lives a peaceful life.
I guess if there are, kid, then there's no...
Maybe this is one of the customs...
Vache.
What's wrong?
Vache. Vache.
No, Paimon didn't say anything.
Welcome to the Fountain of Lucine. All the water flowing through Fontaine converges here. It's customary for newlyweds to come here and wish for children. Lenny asked me to wait here for you, remember?
Right.
What do you mean? There are a lot of people here right now.
Hey, you're not trying to scare Paimon, are you?
I see. I might be... In fact, you might not be imagining things at all. I suspect that what you heard is a result of your hypersensitivity to the hydro element. Others in my family have...
It's because of her sensitivity to the hydro element?
When do you cry, Paimon?
Wait, what?
Just answer me.
When Paimon's really sad? Oh,
Then you should understand that tears contain your most... Like I just mentioned, the Fountain of Lucine is where all the flowing water in Fontaine converges. Even the tears that fall to the ground. So maybe what you heard was the intense emotion coming from someone's tears.
So, what did the voice say? Huh.
Rather than worrying about that, don't let that calm look of his fool you. He tends to get...
Oh, right! Where humans come from? I prefer magic, personally.
Welcome to the Opera Epiclese.
Ah, Traveler and Paimon. Good to see you.
Are you kidding?
But you're actually right on time. The audience still hasn't started... The Opera House has assigned seating, so you always have to make reservations.
Ooh, front row!
Don't mention it. There's no need to keep...
Hey, Lenny! Could you come over here and take a...
Oh, I'll be right there. Seems there's an issue with the stage props over there.
Yeah, we'll just go...